Hello, my friends. Happy Monday and welcome to your 3-card spread for the week. It's okay, small dogs. Listen to me. This is what's happening here. 1 and 2. 2 small dogs. I never thought it was possible that the queen could become not the only person or being or entity in the kingdom. The queendom, let's be real. The matriarchy I live under. But it has happened. A subject has arrived. and we are dealing over here. Katie Rubin here, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic energy healer, divine light channel. I'm in a nice, quiet, internal place because I've dropped into your Akashic records. What are the Akashic records? They're a realm of consciousness from which truth can be pulled. A high frequency state of being or place in the universe where the history and the certain degrees of the future of each individual being are recorded. It's also just a high frequency space from which healing can be pulled and delivered. Adele, what's up, mama? Good to see you. So what I do before I do these 3-card spreads is I open the records of whoever will see this video and benefit from it. So I'm in that space and it's nice and peaceful and kind of like deep breathy. Taking a deep breath and receiving. That's where I'm at, guys. I'm in it. You can see it with my eyes. I'm like pulled back and down. Here's your 3-card spread. In the recent past, we have the Wizard of Awareness, and we'll talk about what that means. In the present moment, we're following the leader, the internal leader, of course, and the outcome is the sacred pool. Let's find out what the hell all of this is about. So in the recent past, we have the Wizard of Awareness. Something in your recent past has brought you into relationship with these concepts. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you as well. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into the observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. I think that's exactly what I'm articulating about. When I get into the part of why I love to read the Akashic Records for other people is what it does for me. I get very peaceful, very centered, very whole. It's just nurturing and nourishing for me to be in there. And that's what I was articulating just a moment ago. So she says, if you struggle inside yourself, which life creates internal struggle, so we all struggle inside ourselves, stepping into an observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Whew, that is so much deeper than it seems. Unencumbered by opinion or desire. You ever come up against a place where you're like, my opinion is that this thing should occur. I desire this outcome. And then the universe delivers something else. That's what she's talking about here, that if you can get into a state of the observer position, you'll have a lot less frustration and difficulty with reality on reality's terms. Reality doesn't always present us with the outcomes we desire, does it? So what do you do then? My personal point of view is when you desire a thing and reality gives you a different thing, that's when it's time to get spiritual, or you could say line up with source energy. Because you're going to come back to peace and centeredness and you're going to have clarity about how to move forward or not, depending on the issue at hand. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and it's continual shifting and changing no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing. Now, it's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Personally, I need to say this. I don't always have the easiest time holistically and in a very true way coming to neutrality. I can mentally come to neutrality real fast because those of us out there have done a lot of personal growth work and are very aware and intelligent. We have minds that allow us to shift our perspective real quick. But we have to be willing to be honest with ourselves and ask the question, have I actually come to neutrality emotionally and on all levels of consciousness? Or am I just shifting my mind on top of a body, heart, or being that has not shifted at all? So something in your recent past has had to do with you shifting into the observer position, or you could frame it like something in your past has given you an opportunity that you may have taken or you may not have taken to shift into the observer position. When we don't shift into the observer position and the universe is offering us a chance to do so, don't worry, because the universe will continue to offer you more chances. So here we find ourselves in the present moment, the follow the leader card. What the hell is that about? Every life is a teaching tool for others. Interesting. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. I sure find that to be true. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There's another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. So whenever I see this card, to me, this is the authenticity card. It's a very 6'2" profile card. I have a 6'2" profile in human design. The 6'2" is known as the hermit role model, and people tend to look up to the 6'2" as a person who is an example of being very true to who they are, an example of a person living true to themselves. Not necessarily as an example of exactly what you yourself watching that person want to be or do, but you look to that person as an example of, wow, that person is just being who they are in their weird, idiosyncratic, complex ways. Maybe I could be the same. That's the sort of purpose and the role of the 6'2". So this card is very 6'2"y to me. This is the follow the leader card. Look up to those you look up to, and be so authentically yourself that the people around you are looking at you going like, yep, that's that person being them. I guess now I have permission to not put on a mask and pretend to be something that I'm not. The outcome of all of this, what kind of outcome are we talking about? For how many days, weeks, months? This card is for the next 48 hours, 48 hours. That seems to be the consistent thing. So for the next 48 hours, you have the sacred pool. Little reminder of the sacred pool. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? This card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now as I pet my widow dog behind me. She likes to sit in the lumbar support area, which I find very sweet of her. She's supporting my lumbar spine. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. So we're reminded the outcome for the next 48 hours for us to meditate on is, can you see how far you've come? Can you value the love that you are? And if you value it, could you be that love in your life for the next 48 hours? If so, more than likely you're going to benefit from that. That love is going to come right back at you. So because having become mindful, aka taken a detached observer's point of view about your reality, you're brought to this present moment where you're encouraged to be who you are. Who you are. Not who they think you should be, not who you think you have to prove yourself to be. Just be who you are, and there's somebody out there looking at you going, thank God that person is being who they are, because then I get to be who I be, who I are, who I am. And the result is, remember, you've done a lot of work, you've come a long way. Be the love that you are, and trust that as you be the love that you are, that love comes right back at you. And success is yours as you be that love. This is a sweet one today, you guys. I like it. There's a nurturing energy. We are in a Pisces season right now, so it doesn't surprise me that the energy today is very sweet and sensitive and psychic and intuitive and feminine and receptive and otherworldly. Just know, a little side note here about a Pisces season, that, you know, Pisces is the energy of, it's the 12th sign in the zodiac, so it's the most like transcendent, away from physical form. So there are gifts to that. It's very creative, it's very visionary, it's very psychic, it's very beyond, it's very otherworldly, it's very sensitive, very soft, but it's very sensitive, very perceptive, and very prone to addictive patterning and self-absorption. So one of the best tips during a Pisces time, and if you are Pisces or have any strong Pisces placements in your chart, is the Pisces above any other sign will serve or suffer. Serve or suffer. So think about, what does service mean to me? And where can I slip a little service into my life in a way, because we're all in a Pisces season right now, who can I give to in a way that will necessarily, by giving, give back to me? And you may just find some nice fulfillment and success in doing so. Love you guys so much. When you're ready for your Akashic Records reading, katierubin.com to book your session. If you need to heal some trauma and integrate some pain, katierubin.com to heal your shit. When you're ready to activate your spiritual alignment or become more aligned with consciousness itself, katierubin.com. Let's see, coming up, OMAPittsburgh.org, my class that is called Waking the Sleepers begins in a week or two. I have terrible time with dates, but if you go to omapittsburgh.org, that's my most affordable energy healing class. It's a way to get a bunch of the energy work affordably. Also, affordably, if you're looking for something like that, go to katierubin.com and join my subscription series where you get 2 videos per month. With an energy healing at the beginning of the month and an energy healing at the end, along with a private 3-card spread reading just for that group. I'll be sending, by the way, if you're in that group, I'll be sending the second video from this month sometime this week before March begins, which will be very, very soon. And writing class is happening. Star Beings, we just started up. OMA Pittsburgh acting class starts today. I'm very excited about that. If you're in the northern Florida area, come join us. It's called Acting Class for Working Actors. So this is for folks who have some experience and or are working and are looking to keep their chops up and dig deeper. Join us for that. Check out truestorystudios.com to reserve your spot in that class. And I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Go slow. Be sensitive. Trust your intuition. Your psychic spidey senses are high during a Pisces season. Trust it. Observer, leader, be yourself. Love yourself, and that love comes back. I love